Go as far as disguising himself as a nurse, wearing a wig, just to catch his ops off guard.
What? Hey, shorty, let me get your number. Da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. I turn around with a Glock to your face like this. Damn!
This nigga pulled his pipe out and shot my homie in his jaw. If I'm lying down on my son's soul, the nigga up that bitch in my face and the gun jammed.
A member of TYMB.
You got lucky! Damn! I know you happy as hell. He put that to your face, that shit jam. Oh my god. Alright, man, they talking about Lil B.
He the reason that I told the XD. With that XD rock, got like Lil B.
Now, I always be hearing about Lil B, bro.
Folks was able to rap about certain shit because you had like Lil B and other names that they don't want their names all over the internet type shit. But you got them Lil B and his crowd and the crowd of motherfuckers he surround himself around, bro. And that's what they live for. So if folks them doing that shit, folks them can rap about that shit.
In these inner city gang conflicts, there's some people that are just built for war. The subject of today's video is a perfect example. The subject of today's video is known as a bloodthirsty savage that would do anything to catch his ops. He's listed as the primary suspect in over 30 different police documents. His own close friends confirm that he would wear a different outfit for every drill. He would go as far as disguising himself as a nurse, wearing a wig, and disguising himself as a homeless man just to catch his ops off guard.
What? Oh my, no, that's different. That's next level, bro. You putting on different skins to catch your ops, bro. You feel me? If you gotta set up a disguise, bro, nah, bro. Nah. That's crazy right there. You must have been born into this shit. Like, you really must have been doing this since a baby, bro. To put on the whole disguise, you feel me? I'm walking. You think it's a bad bitch walking. You feel me? You think it's a bad bitch walking. Whole time, I got on a wig, on a dress. You feel me? I probably got on some little heels. You know what I mean? On some weird shit. You feel me? Hey, shorty, let me get your number. Da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. I turn around with a Glock to your face like this. Damn. Lil B, what is wrong with you,
He would
guys?
even hide in trash cans, waiting for his ops to walk by. The subject of today's video was so ruthless that one time when he got shot in the leg, he instantly hopped in the car and shot up his enemy's territory before going to the hospital to treat his injuries. The subject of today's video is none other than Lil B, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and Lil B, real name Rayson Shaw, was born on January 7th, 1994. He was from the south side of Chicago. He was originally a member of a sect called TYMB. TYMB primarily consists of black disciples, but they also have some gangster disciples and stones as well. Lil B was one of TYMB's most active members and would go on hits with them. Eventually he would switch sides and become a member of a rival sect called EBT. It's rumored that he switched to EBT because members of TYMB falsely accused him of snitching. One day, while playing around with the guns, Lil B
Hey, TYMB, that might have been the biggest mistake y'all made. You feel me? Y'all might have made the biggest mistake. Y'all lost a 99 overall. He could have been on y'all team.
Accidentally shot himself. This led to him being questioned by police. Playing around with the guns, Lil B accidentally shot himself. This led to him being questioned by police, and that's where the snitching rumors started. These rumors caused animosity between Lil B and TYMB, and he also had family members living in EBT territory, so it was natural for him to join them. EBT is closely allied with STL, Jaro City, Taekwon World, and MOB. Some of EBT's main enemies were 600, 300, O Block, Zone 7, and TYMB. Lil B was already active in the streets, but once he joined EBT, he would take things to a whole other level.
So I want to know, in Chicago, you feel me? Is there any part of the city that don't have a name attached to it? Like, you know how you got NLMB, 600, 300, all this Taekwon World, all this stuff. Is there any block that you could live on where there is no gang? There is no name. There's no homie that died. There's no name that y'all done attached to this shit. Or is it just everywhere you live, you gotta be in somebody's territory, bro? I want to know.
On September 26, 2011, Lil B and a member of Jaro City by the name of Tutu were walking together when they spotted a rival gang member. The person that they spotted was a Squirt Town member named Jizzle.
Squirt Town? Jizzle? What type gang was that? Huh? This was, hey, you can't be my op, but that type gang name and your personal name, you can't be my op, bro. I'm not on no weird shit with you, cuz. No, you can't be my op.
Real name Carl Spencer.
I don't care.
Squirt Town is closely affiliated with 600. Once Little B and Tutu spotted Jizzle, they pulled out their guns and chased him down.
Damn.
Once they caught up with him, they both shot him multiple times. Jizzle was shot in the head, abdomen, shoulder, and torso. He was taken to Stroger Hospital, where he was tragically pronounced dead. Years later, police documents would be released confirming that Little B and Tutu were the ones responsible for Jizzle's death. In fact, Jizzle's mother confirmed to police that she was told that Little B and Tutu killed her son shortly after it happened. Little B was never charged or arrested for this murder, and he would continue to do dirt in the streets.
Yeah. Chicago PD don't care, bro. They'll let you go.
On October 18th, 2011, multiple O Block members were hanging out on their block when two men wearing dark-colored clothing approached them. The two men opened fire on an O Block member by the name of Platoon, real name Edward Riley. Platoon was shot multiple times in the head, wrist, and chest. After shooting Platoon, the men turned their attention to another O Block member named Oogie, who was only 15 years old at the time. Oogie was shot in the jaw, ear, and hand, but he luckily survived his injuries. Platoon was taken to Stroger Hospital, where he was tragically pronounced dead at just 20 years old. Years later, police documents would be released that identified Little B as one of the two shooters in this incident.
So why do it always take y'all years later to identify? These niggas is doing it in broad daylight outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like they setting it up. They just were casually walking and they just see an op and just pull out their blitz and start chasing them and shooting. They don't even care about hiding their face, nothing. Why is it taking y'all so long?
However, Little B was never arrested or charged for this murder.
Yeah, we know. Chicago PD, they do not.
While doing all of this dirt in the streets, Little B would suffer a loss of his own. On November 11, 2011, a Jarrell City member by the name of Tutu, real name Carlton Archer, was walking in an alley near the block of 6200 South Eberhard Avenue when a gunman pulled up on him and opened fire. Tutu was shot in the head and torso. His body would be found hours later by a man walking his dog. Tutu was only 17 years old at the time of his death. It is widely believed that Tutu was killed by a famous member of 600 by the name of C-Day. C-Day brags about killing Tutu countless times in his music and on social media, but as usual
I did Carlton grave up and re-kill his damn.
in Chicago, despite the
Chicago niggas love Twitter too. I'm not gonna lie, this tweet from 2012. I didn't even know about Twitter in 2012. I was in like second grade. Twitter back then was like Instagram Live before Instagram even had live, bro. I swear.
self-snitching, he was never charged for it. Little B and Tutu had gone on drills together in the past, so losing him would just make Little B even worse. Eventually, Little B would suffer another loss. On October 30th, 2012, a Jarrell City member known as P5, also known as Crack, real name Derek Johnson, was in the 6200 block of South Eberhard Avenue when he was ambushed. He was attacked by multiple shooters and was shot at least 15 times. It's even believed that he was shot up to 6 times in the face. It is widely believed that King Von and another O Block member by the name of J Money were two of the shooters in this incident. In fact, various O Block and 600 members would diss P5.
GDK, yeah, B, we GDK. Acting tough, 6 shots up in your face, yeah, B, we up in your GDK.
On social media and mock him for getting shot in the face. A little under a year later, Little B would seemingly get his revenge by taking out one of the people responsible for P5's death just days before P5's birthday.
Damn. J Money. See, I thought usually when somebody in the streets and they to like Lil B level, when they upgraded their player build that much to do that much damage, you feel me? They had to take some hard losses early on that turned them into that. But Lil B, I don't even think he was like that. I think he just grew up and he just was like that from the rip. He was just a badass young boy that just wanted to see blood. You feel me? And along the way, he took more losses, which turned him up. You feel me?
On September 2nd, 2013, Little B was in a car lurking when he spotted J Money in another car. He had the driver follow J Money's car, and they followed him to the 6600 block of South Rhodes Avenue. Once there, J Money started carrying laundry into his car when Little B hopped out of nowhere and opened fire. J Money tried to run away but fell to the ground as he was shot multiple times. J Money was tragically pronounced dead at the scene at just 21 years old. Years later, police documents would be released that confirmed Lil B as the shooter in this incident.
Think it's wicked, did like J Money when Lil B popped out shooting targets. Think it's wicked, did like J Money when Lil B popped out shooting targets.
I mean, he gone now, so.
Aside from all of the murders he committed, Lil B was terrorizing people throughout Chicago, including his own people. A notorious Chicago figure by the name of Trenches News told a story about how Lil B once shot one of his fellow STL/EBT members by the name of King Cole in the leg.
We all outside. Lil B just walk up out of nowhere. He walk up out of nowhere and asked, he asked FBG Young brother like, hey man, I hear you talk to my girl. So everybody looking up now. People shooting dice, they looking up because they know this little motherfucker, he wild. Man, I'm talking about, he say, no man, you better go and holler at Cole. So he sent him off to another person. Man, Lil B walked right around the corner. Hey Cole, hey man, you been hollering at my girl. Cole looked up, man, you better get your goof ass on talking about a girl. That mother.
Oh, Cole. Who Cole was feeling like that day? He must ain't heard about Lil B.
Popped in front of everybody. Everybody scattered like roaches, man. I'm talking about the whole, everybody scattered. He walked past 2 detective cars, bro.
It is also rumored that
Cole, you ain't heard about Lil B? Cole, you don't know about Lil B. You feel me? This ain't no J-Man walking up to you or nothing. No, this Lil B, bro. This ain't Trench's News, this Lil B. He had the mistake. He thought that was Trench's News walking up to him or something.
Lil B allegedly shot the notorious Chirac killer D Rose in the chest, and he allegedly shot at C-Day as well. In another incident, an O-Block member named Ocho Mana told a story in an interview about how Lil B almost killed him.
Had a run-in with somebody named Lil B or something, and some crazy shit happened.
Some shit went down, man.
It was like a shootout, like what?
Man,
what was it?
we was on 63rd. It was me, one of my homies, one of my old homies who was snitching on one of my homies and shit. And we on 63rd, you know, we used to try to steal iPhones. We used to be fucked up. We trying to get our high. We out there pulling the 24, we out there like 7 in the morning. A motherfucker come with a he had a dog. A motherfucker had a dog. Motherfucker like, what the fuck is this with the dog? We instantly, I got a Glory Boy sweater on. This one shit popping. We get on his ass. Where you from? Woo. He woo, y'all know my uncle woo from the his name such and such. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know, he acting like he on the phone. He woo. Y'all see my uncle? We like, nah, motherfucker, you feel me? But we all like standing like it's my homie right here, then I'm in the middle, then this other buddy and shit. And he on the phone. Long story short, this nigga pulled his pipe out and shot my homie in his jaw.
Oh.
Boom, but I guess he tried to shoot my homie in his head.
Yeah.
So he shot my homie like, boom. My homie took off like, phew, like he had to get shot. If I'm lying down on my son's soul, the nigga up that bitch in my face on my son, and the gun jammed.
I remember TYMB.
You got lucky. Damn, I know you happy as hell. Why you happy as hell? You got lucky. He put that to your face. That shit jam. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, bro. He saw death before his eyes. He seen the Grim Reaper standing right in front of him. Like, damn.
And Faye admitted in an interview that Lil B even attempted to kill members of his old crew when he shot at multiple TYMB members. Afterwards, he called them on the phone and bragged about it. Lil B was the biggest target for his ops, but it would ultimately be the police that took him out.
Oh. The police took him. The police had to take him out.
On March 29th, 2014, shortly before 9 in the morning, police say they observed Lil B conducting a hand-to-hand drug exchange on the 6200 block of South Eberhard. The police attempted to arrest Lil B, but he made a run for it. They chased him through gangways all the way to 67th and Rhodes, and that is when they say he pulled a gun on them. The police then opened fire on Lil B, striking him numerous times. Lil B was pronounced dead on the scene at just 20 years old.
He was only 20? Doing all this? 20 years old?
Police say a Glock semi-automatic handgun with a laser sight and extended high-capacity magazine was recovered, but family and friends who witnessed the shooting insist that that's not true. The incident drew a large crowd of people into the streets, a lot of them angry at what they viewed as an unprovoked shooting. Many of them openly confronted the police. At least 3 people were led away in handcuffs. Many dispute the police story because Little B was shot 7 times in the back and didn't fire a single shot at the police officers. Ultimately, none of the officers that shot Little B faced any punishment. Man, Chicago is a crazy place. There's so many people.
I'm not surprised they didn't face no punishment. They said, we gotta get bro off the streets. Hey, by any means, they probably seen him, came there, and was planning on murdering him regardless. You know what I mean? Whether he was doing anything or not. They said, hey, bro was getting too active. You know what I mean? He been out for too long, murdering too many people, doing too much crazy shit, just roaming the streets. Yeah, and that's hard for Chicago PD to say because they don't care. But you know what I mean? When you doing that much damage, hey.
People walking around there that have done things you can't even imagine, and it seems that the police barely even try to solve these crimes. Let this be a lesson to stay out of the streets. Let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comment section, and please be sure to like and subscribe.
Bro, Lil B. I know Lil B. I would say in heaven, bro, but it's hard to believe, Lil B. I don't know where you at, bro. Yeah, I don't think you down there either. You got sent to somewhere. Max, y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro. He got sent to some other place that just he got to be on full lockdown at all times. They can't even let him roam around a little bit because they don't know what he might do. Imagine Lil B today with all the new stuff. You know what I mean? Imagine Lil B with a switch. Y'all gonna be in serious trouble.